be safe with that. We see some teams run heavy on flag and others don't. Some of it depends on the personnel you've got at the time, you know, who likes to play what and so forth. And I don't know, with these 7v7 rules, you'll see people experimenting with a lot of different things. As we're going to Crossfire, I'm not sure if this one's going live or not. Once again, it's a dealer's choice. We'll just have to see, man.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think mostly for Tao it was Tilia playing soldier and trying to hold things down on the stand.
Your thoughts on Crossfire?
This is always a fun map to watch because it's a very fast-playing map. The fact that the bases are very close to each other, and it's kind of a linear design. For the cappers, the routes tend to go a little wider out, but when you get down to it, it all comes down to that big space in the middle, that Route 1, where teams can, with the powerful punting mechanism that's in the game right now, which we're told will be patched coming soon, but in the meantime, it's a very effective strategy to use, especially on a map like this, where you can just get it off the stand and punt it to midfield or even farther, and let your team come in and pick it up and do the rest, as Matten is going to try to do it all, though, because he is the international superstar Playboy capper, and he's going to make it back to his stand untouched and get this cap. And once again, Tribehard out with the early lead in this third round.
First play of the game, even. Hunted.
GMC tries to make a run. He's going to drop this one in the base. The other flag is sitting at midfield, and Matten's going to pick it up. And they're going to be able to get a timed return on this most likely because it's sitting right there and they are all over it. And they do get that return. Matten does get that cap, and we go 2-0. Wow, in favor of Tribehard.
Some really, really well played, well timed, quick grabs. You could really tell they had planned this out in advance.
And here's Conspiracy. He does manage to get that punt way back, almost all the way to his base, but they do get the return on that. Both flags reset, and as we near the 23-minute mark, it's still 2-0 in favor of Tribehard / Team Legion. I'm not sure what to call them yet, if we can officially call them Team Legion yet or not. We'll have to find out.
Zato is wearing that Legion clan tag.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a cap out, but Zato is going to bounce this one in close to his stand. There's going to be a couple people contend for this here. GMC is there. Gnome is on the stand, but he backs up GMC, gets the cap. Here comes Nanner, though, with a quick grab to counter, and he's going to get this one loose, at least out in the field, for somebody to come and pick it up while Matten grabs it on the other side. Conspiracy is going to continue it for Tao Tribe, and he's heading back to the base. He is very close, and on the other side, Matten is on top of the base, as Tilia is going to pick it up and keep it going for them. Zato's going to take a similar position on the other side. It does look like a standoff, but the way these games are going, it may not be a standoff for long, because both teams are really looking to put pressure on these guys that are holding the flag. Dynamite stick under pressure. This one is bouncing loose. It's anybody. Matten's going to pick up on the other side. This flag is still in question, though. Tilia's got it, though. GMC trying to come in. Tilia's got some help. Dynamite stick is there battling it out with GMC as well, and Tilia takes him down, and that's going to settle it down, at least for the time being, on the Tau side, and Viper's going to pick that up. Meanwhile, Zato is just hanging on to this. They've got their inventory station set up. They're building their little SimCity type of base standoff situation here as Gnome comes in to try to break that standoff. Veer's going to pick it up in traffic, though. This one is going to get loose, though, and oh, they do get a return, and Gnome is there for the return on this side as well. Wow, and just like that, both both flags go back to the stand as we near the 20-minute mark. It's still 3-0.
It's no luck on either side ever since the first few minutes play.
Maka with the grab, the bounce to midfield. This one is sitting loose. Maka picks it up once again, keeps it going. Still facing some pressure from Projectile, the world's second greatest player. It is dropped though, and the flag is bouncing loose. Booty Clap is there to keep it going yet again. Matten with the grab to keep the E-grab alive and keep this from being a point. Booty Clap is going to go up inside, up and over onto the stand, but he's GM Sizzle is waiting there for him, and so he's going to go ahead and take it inside on the back here and hand it to Telia. Meanwhile, on the other side, what's happening here? Veer's he's got it. He's hiding in where the inventory stations are and stuff, where in one of the spawn spots, and throwing mortars. It's one of those base turtling things once again, and again, an effective strategy probably on this map as well.
Little bit risky because it just takes one Nitron.
But it's working out for them. They do get the return, but not in time to stop Nanner from getting this grab and this punt. It's going to bounce way up and over to the stand. Dynamite Stick picking it up in traffic now. Matten coming at him. They're going to battle for it here. Dynamite Stick does take him down. He's going to, Hatui is there, Projectile is there, but he's got Telia, Maka, and Viper and Conspiracy surrounding him. And Veer drops it on the other side. Oh, he's just, he's still right where he was. They are hanging loose inside that little base area there, and he's got help. And they may have to sneak somebody in to get that. No, does he get that? He does. And Dynamite Stick with grab. This one's sitting off the stand. He's going to pick it up. Once again, GMC with the pop and drop. Return is made once again. Telia picks it up. He's got it still going. Now I think they've cleared everybody out. They've got a chance here. If he can get it back up to the stand, it looks very clear, and they are going to get this cap. And that's going to make it 3-1. Tao Tribe gets a point back here. Still down by 2, but looking good on that particular play.
Definitely. Took them a while to get into the flow of things, but I think they're there. We'll see a really good match for the last few points here. By the way, if Proj is supposed to be the #2 player in the world, well, when did that happen? When did he lose pole position?
Oh, I think it was determined that probably Wobberjockey is #1, but that's for the fans to decide. That's really not for us to decide. And Visa, they're their sponsors. It's everywhere you want to be. Okay. Visa. As Nanner gets this one off the stand, it's anybody's, though. There are people all over this at midfield. GMC looks to be the closest one, and he is going to get that return. Both flags do reset, and we are still at 3-1 at 17 minutes of this third round.
Conspiracy setting up for his run. Matten, though, is a little bit further ahead. Matten just making him play for his flag stand, coming in real fast. 245, clean pickup, nobody even took a shot, and he's out in the open. Few snipe shots getting in. Coming in hard. He makes it to the base.
Maka's there, Nanner's there, Matten's going to go ahead and throw this down and hope that somebody's there to pick it up, but maybe not. It's bouncing loose, and there are people all over the place. Psycho is going to get it and keep it alive. All he's got to do is get up and over, get this cap, and he does, to make it 4-1. A very nice play there by Tribehard, and they get another point out of it.
Definitely some very solid cap in there from Matten.
Once again, we see Matten setting up on his run. Conspiracy and Nanner setting up on the opposite side to make their runs. as they pass each other and wave a little bit as that's always funny. Do you stop and shoot at people? No, because you got to keep your speed going. You've got a job to do, and that's what you're there to do.
Matten's coming in from a back to front ramp.
And he's going to get it, as does Conspiracy on the opposite side. But Conspiracy this one is going to drop. Gnome's going to keep it going, though, as Matten makes it back to the base. And the return is made. Here's a chance to... No, Nanner's going to get the E-grab and get out the back with it. Take him down, though. This one is loose. And who's going to get to it? There's a couple of Tao guys there, but they're not there in time. And the return is made, the cap out is made, and that's going to be 5-1. This third round goes to Tribehard. That makes 3 rounds in a row for them tonight. Very surprising.
Yeah, I'd have thought it would be a lot more closer games. But a lot of the...
Well, sometimes the scoreboard doesn't tell the whole story, though, man. You know, it's been a lot closer than it looked scoreboard-wise.